Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't heard already, Guild Wars 1 will be celebrating its 20th anniversary this month. And to commemorate those 20 years, ArenaNet will be releasing a special anniversary update. Just yesterday, they released the details of the update, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so as mentioned in the post last week, this update will be adding a bunch of previously exclusive weapons that were only attainable either through pre-orders, special promotions, or even PvP exclusives. Practically all of these weapons are skins that most, and I mean most, players have never been able to obtain before. Weapons that were only attained by pre-ordering the game from certain regions around the world, buying the game from certain stores, participating in region-specific in-game promotions, buying Coca-Cola from certain countries, or even some cases buying a specific graphics card. Practically all of these skins are unique and were up until now unobtainable unless you participated in these events or promotions. But what about the weapon stats? So yes, true, in most cases, the original forms of these weapons have mediocre weapon stats at best, but according to the release notes, the attributes that the weapons drop with will be randomized. Now, based on this description, I can't really tell if that means these weapons will be old school or inscribable. In other words, are the weapon stats going to be randomized kind of like they are in Prophecies or Factions, or are they going to be customizable in a sense with inscriptions and so on like the weapons dropped from Nightfall or Eye of the North? Or maybe they will follow the stat patterns of their respective regions. Now, going along with those questions, many of these weapons have unique stat patterns such as this Canthan Tarj. Does randomized mean that these stat requirements and values will be randomized, or will it follow similar patterns to other like weapons in the game? For example, normally shields have a shield handle stat and an inherent attribute stat, but the original version of this shield had a unique stat structure. Which would it follow when it drops? I don't really know if this means that these stats will be randomized or if it will drop just like any other shield in the game, but with this skin. Whatever the case may be, I can only imagine that this randomization feature will inevitably create a collectibles market in the game for each of the skins with the desired stats. Not only that, all of these weapons will only drop in gold rare qualities, with minor exceptions as noted in the wiki, and they can drop with a variety of different stat requirements. So you might even be able to get some of those low Q weapons with max stats. So all you collectors and farmers out there, get ready. We will have to see how the drop mechanics work exactly to see exactly how rare it is to get these weapons with desired stats. The weapons are also attainable by region. So there are some available in all regions, while others are region locked, and you'll have to farm those specific weapons from the respective Guild Wars expansions. Now, the other big part of this update are the miniatures. Just like the weapons, these miniatures have been previously exclusive to certain special promos or even contest prizes. In some cases, there were only a few dozen of these miniatures ever released to only a handful of specific players. With the update though, they are now obtainable to everyone who completes certain hard mode missions available at Embark Beach. So now you'll be able to get your favorite mini-pets that were practically unobtainable up until now. Those include the Pig, Grawl, Panda, Grey Giant, Asura, Destroyer of Flesh, Mad King's Guard, Ceratodon, Longhair Yeti, Island Guardian, Canoxai, and Greased Lightning. Previously, if you'd even find someone willing to sell one of these, it would have cost you hundreds if not thousands of arm braces, or currencies that are surely against the terms and conditions of playing Guild Wars. But now everyone will have access to these minis. Granted, there is a little bit of a difference though. These miniatures will not be tradable, whereas the originals still should be. Now again, they left us another little teaser at the very bottom of the post. It says, get ready to celebrate 20 years of Guild Wars, and you'll want to keep an eye out for some other rare drops. I wonder what those drops can be. I can only guess that there'll be new items that we've never seen before, whether it be even more weapons or maybe even some new consumables, who really knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So this update will be coming out on April 15th, and I am so excited to see what it will bring. It's the perfect time to hop back into Guild Wars and play the game. Now, even though these release notes do not mention it, I can only imagine that they will continue the traditional anniversary celebration events, meaning you'll be able to do all the other events and activities that came out during the 15th anniversary update and earlier, including capturing the 10 brand new elite skills, getting the other new weapons, and so on. If you want a tutorial on all that and want to know everything that's going on, I made a comprehensive video explaining everything there is to do and how to do it for the anniversary celebrations. I don't really expect any of that to change. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the folks at ArenaNet who made this update possible and for keeping Guild Wars 1 up and running and going strong. Guild Wars 1 truly holds a special place in my heart, as I'm sure it does for many of us in the community, and I'm so glad it is still active after all this time. It's truly a unique masterpiece, and it's proven itself to stand the test of time. Thank you all, and let's just have fun playing Guild Wars. Good luck, and have fun, everyone.